Discover your English potential. Where to start? A step-by-step guide. Ever feel overwhelmed by all the English learning advice out there? Grammar, idioms, phrasal verbs. It's a never-ending list. But the real question is, how do you actually study? And what's important for you right now? Are you a total beginner, or are you aiming to brush up on your advanced skills? By the end of this video from VuKu, you'll know exactly where you stand in your English learning journey and what steps to take to reach your goals. So get ready. We're about to break down the key steps to mastering English and get you on the path to fluency. Building a strong English vocabulary foundation. Feeling overwhelmed by the sheer amount of English learning resources available? Websites and schools throw everything at you. Grammar drills, vocabulary lists, speaking exercises, but often neglect to tell you what's truly important for beginners. Here's the secret. Forget the fancy stuff for now. Speak simply, be understood clearly. Imagine this. You're stranded in a foreign country, desperately needing to find a restroom. In that moment, perfect grammar is useless. What you need are simple, clear words.
Hi, where's your bathroom?
Focus on essential vocabulary. Words like bathroom, thirsty, drink, and even a simple gesture like a belly rub can get the message across. People are more than willing to help if they understand your basic needs. Keep it short and sweet. Don't worry about complex sentence structures just yet. Focus on building a strong foundation of common words you can use every single day. Communication over complexity. When someone sees you struggling, a simple hungry or washroom will be enough to point you in the right direction. The key takeaway here is that basic communication doesn't require fancy grammar. Just focus on getting your point across effectively.
Hungry.
Hungry?
Again.
Do you want something to eat?
Learn through fun activities you enjoy. Ever notice how music lovers can belt out entire songs in English, even if their conversational skills are lacking? Or how gamers effortlessly pick up random English words like fire and duck? There's a reason for this. They're learning through passion, not force-feeding themselves dry grammar rules. Turn hobbies into learning tools. Music, video games, even slang. These can be your secret weapons for building a strong basic vocabulary. Start with what excites you. What are you passionate about? Movies, music, video games? Start there. Learn vocabulary related to your hobbies. You'll be surprised at how quickly and effortlessly you pick up new words. Make learning enjoyable. These activities are inherently fun, making the learning process feel effortless. Plus, they'll leave you wanting more, which is crucial for sticking with your English language learning journey in the long run. Grammar. While strong vocabulary is vital for basic communication, there comes a point where grammar becomes necessary to truly express yourself clearly. Intermediate level. Building sentences. Once you have a solid foundation of vocabulary, you'll naturally want to start putting those words together to form sentences. This is where grammar steps in. Grammar as a bridge. Imagine you have a strong vocabulary, but no grammar to hold them together. Your sentences will be grammatically incorrect and difficult to understand. Understanding through grammar. Basic communication requires some level of grammar to be understood. Imagine someone asking, "We should have left earlier, right?" Using proper grammar allows you to respond clearly. Absolutely. If we'd left sooner, we wouldn't be stuck in this traffic jam. Proper grammar ensures your message is understood exactly as you intended. Beyond vocabulary and grammar. While a strong vocabulary and solid grammar foundation are essential, fluency, that ability to sound like a native speaker, requires more. Imagine a student with great vocabulary, but who speaks like a child, saying things like, water, now. This gets the message across, but lacks fluency. Fluency goes beyond just knowing the correct words and grammar rules. It's about being able to think and express yourself in a way that sounds natural. Reading. Imagine reading a historical novel set hundreds of years ago. The author needs to write clearly and effectively, so you, the reader, can understand the story, even though you can't ask them questions for clarification. This is the power of reading. It allows you to Develop an understanding of sentence structure. By reading extensively, you subconsciously absorb how sentences are constructed and how ideas flow logically within the language. Think like a native. Reading exposes you to the natural flow and rhythm of the language used by native speakers. Over time, this exposure trains your brain to think in similar patterns, leading to more natural and fluent expression. Go beyond basic communication. Reading opens doors to a wider range of vocabulary and complex sentence structures used in everyday life. This allows you to move beyond basic communication and express yourself with greater depth and nuance. Writing. Writing is the other side of the coin. It allows you to actively practice expressing yourself clearly and concisely in English. Putting ideas into words. Writing allows you to experiment with sentence structure, vocabulary, and grammar to effectively communicate your thoughts and ideas. Internalizing the language. The process of writing forces you to think critically about your language choices. This internalization strengthens your understanding and use of grammar and vocabulary. Developing your voice. As you write more, you begin to develop your own unique writing style and voice. This is a crucial aspect of fluency, as it allows you to express yourself with confidence and personality. Don't let job interview mistakes discourage you. So, you applied for a job in English and got an interview. That's fantastic. But here's the thing. Most applicants will make mistakes during the interview. Don't let that discourage you. Even if you're not living in an English-speaking country, you can still practice your English skills. Phone interviews, like Skype calls, are a great way to do this. After the interview, reflect on the feedback you received. Did they mention your grammar, pronunciation, or vocabulary? Use this information to identify areas where you can improve. Create a personalized learning plan. Textbooks and teachers can provide a good foundation, but the best way to learn is to focus on your specific weaknesses. Use your interview experience to tailor your learning plan and address your individual needs. The key takeaway: persistence is key. Learning a language requires dedication and effort. There will be setbacks, but the key is to embrace them as learning opportunities and keep moving forward. By combining these tips with consistent study, practice, and review, you'll be well on your way to achieving fluency in English. That's it for today's lesson from VuKu. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button and let me know in the comments below what other English learning tips you'd love to see. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more lessons and hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload. Thanks for joining me.